Hey guys, what's going on? I wanted to make this video as like an update as I haven't released a video in about a month, and I also just wanted to talk about some things that have changed within the past month and kind of talk about some ideas that I have for future videos as well. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So as you can see in front of your very eyes here, these are a lot of CPU coolers that I picked up during Amazon Prime Day, 16 to be exact. I believe I had 17 by the end of it because I ordered another one too.
Stop it. Get some help.
But yeah, I got these ID cooling CPU coolers for $14.50 a piece. Couldn't pass them up. Great deal. Got 3 King spec SSDs, as you can see at the bottom there. Those were $48 a pop. Couldn't pass those up. Those boxes up top, those are AliExpress motherboards. If you guys are familiar with AliExpress, you know that the Machinist B450, the white motherboard to be exact, it's pretty much the GOAT when it comes to budget builds and etc. So I got 4 of those. Also during Prime Day, of course, it doesn't really relate, but regardless, these are all the deals that I picked up when Prime Day was going on. And I also picked up some other things as well that I will be talking about in this video. And I also am going to talk about some video ideas that I have in relation to those things that I did pick up. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and step into this video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so with those parts that you saw in the previous clip, we did use some of those parts to build a PC, as you see right here. This is rocking a GTX 1660 Super from ASUS, as well as 16 gigs of RAM from TimeTech. It is the Pinnacle RAM to be exact. You can get this on Amazon for roughly $28 to $29 most times of the week. We're rocking one of those ID cooling CPU coolers, an Okonos Aqua 3 RGB PC case, as well as the Okonos cable extensions. These are straight goated as far as I'm concerned. 1 TB NVMe SSD, a 550 watt power supply. This is a very cookie cutter build that I build quite often, for good reason. These sell usually pretty fast with some pretty decent profits. So yeah, this is kind of my cookie cutter build that I always like to rock with. I do like to veer off from these cookie cutter builds, excuse me, from time to time, but this right here is pretty much the golden recipe for my customer base within my area. And now for that PC build we just talked about and discussed, I went ahead and ran the Marvel Rivals in-game benchmark, and this PC scored fairly well for the specs that it has. I believe it got around 60 FPS on average, with a couple of stutters here and there, which is to be expected with this older of a system. But yeah, guys, really great performer overall. This is, like, again, like I said, this is kind of one of my cookie cutter builds. They're typically pretty decent PCs to get people started and give them upgradability options later on down the road. I'll quickly point out that I did rerun this test on lower settings with FSR enabled, and it did achieve 60 FPS. However, with all native settings, if you will, this did achieve barely 50. And this next PC, guys, that you're going to see on screen, a very similar build. Again, guys, these are very cookie cutter builds. They sell well. I've usually gotten really good feedback with these PCs, both in the performance and the aesthetics department, right? I've always got future customers, it seems like, with these particular PC builds. But in this clip, guys, again, very similar specs. The only thing that's different with this PC is it's rocking a Ryzen 7 2700X for the CPU instead of a Ryzen 5 2600 like I typically build in these PCs. I have a lot of Ryzen 5 2600s on hand, actually, to be exact. But I saw I had this Ryzen 7 2700X, excuse me, so I figured, I'll build a PC with it. I thought I had an RTX 2060 on hand. I did not. So I went ahead and paired it with the 1660 Super. It still has plenty of room for upgrades, obviously, but really great PC, and this one's actually currently up for sale, and it has been up for sale for about, I want to say, a week or less. So hopefully this sells in the next episode. This was me packing everything up, getting ready to sell the PC that I had talked about earlier. This had that 1660 Super with that nice bright LED strip on it. And this is just everything I include when I go to sell PCs, especially if it includes the graphics card box, excuse me. But yeah, we sold this PC fairly quickly. Sold it for about, I want to say it was 550 roughly. Built it for about, I want to say it was 400. I might have sold it for 530 actually now that I think about it. But moving on to the next clip, as you can see here, I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy when I get a sale, so I show myself counting the money here. Yeah, it's always a good time and a good day when you sell a PC and you get some money in your hand. So I wanted to kind of talk about this as well and kind of show you guys my little building area. As some of you may know, I moved into a new apartment of roughly 2 to 3 months ago. I've been still kind of adjusting to everything, but this is actually kind of a closet area, believe it or not. But I turned it into my little PC building space, as you can see here, and I got a little fan because it gets hot in there. And I'm naturally always warm, so don't judge. But I got a fan in there. I got my little PC building desk. You can see underneath of it, there's a PC actually already built and ready to sell. That's actually the one I was talking about earlier with that Ryzen 7 2700X in it. Yeah, I'm just hoping for that to sell soon. But as you can see, I've already got another PC that I was testing and building. It's already got Windows installed on it. Like, I'm pretty much ready to go. And as you can see in this clip here, or rather photo, there is a case literally right above it, another Aqua 3. So really, I could build this thing and have it ready to go. The only thing I'd be missing is some RAM. So yeah, this is kind of my little PC build area that I haven't really showed off too much, but I do like it. I'm getting used to it, and I eventually want to get a chair in there as well, so I don't have to stand up all the time. But yeah, here's my little build area. These are some of my tools I was just showing, and I love this little portable monitor right here. Shout out to KYY for these portable monitors. These things are absolutely amazing. Super lightweight, super thin, very versatile. Absolutely love that little thing. It's freaking awesome. But yeah, I just thought I'd kind of show off this little build area because I know, I haven't really shown really anything that's going on in this new apartment for obvious reasons. I'm still, again, adjusting to everything and trying to get everything organized, excuse me, as I possibly can. And again, here's another photo just kind of showing off me testing these parts and kind of getting them ready for a build. This is a GTX 1660 on the test bench right here, if I remember correctly. And I was rocking a Ryzen 5 2600, just testing everything out. And as you can see, I'm using a machinist motherboard, which again, I did have to ship one back out of those four that I ordered. If you remember in the beginning of the video, one was faulty. And I finally got my money back for it. And again, like I said, I ordered a new one, so that's good. And we're gonna move on to the next thing now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next and probably the last thing I wanted to talk about was what you see in front of your face right here, and that happens to be a PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. No, this is not brand new. This is actually a used console that I got from my friend, who is a coworker and a great friend of mine. He was selling this as well as two controllers, a charging dock station, and a few other little goodies, and I was able to pick all of this up for under $300. It was actually less than 300, but we'll just say 300 to keep things simple. And I wanted your guys' opinion. Since I've picked this up, I've picked it up for various reasons, but regardless of those reasons, do you guys want to see a comparison video of this PS5 Digital Edition to possibly a budget PC build and kind of see the price to performance ratio? I'm curious on what you guys would like to see with this. I thought it'd be a great idea to make a comparison of this console to some type of budget PC build and maybe do some type of challenge. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see. I thought it'd be a great idea to kind of use this and kind of test it and compare, because I know everyone always talks about the price to performance with consoles and PCs. So yeah, let me guys know in the comments down below if you'd like to see a video like that in the future, and I may be able to find some time to make it happen. Yeah, guys, like I said, I think this would be a really great concept. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and what you'd like to see, because after I did some research, it appears as though the GPU that's in these consoles roughly compares to an RTX 2070, and in some cases a 5700 XT from AMD. So that's pretty impressive, to be honest. And honestly, I'm kind of curious myself if we could maybe get close to this performance. Granted, I know we're not going to get close to this performance for $300. I think it would be darn near impossible. But regardless, the point still stands. I would like to make some type of comparison or maybe a challenge video with this console and compare the performance. I thought it'd be kind of fun because I don't usually play on consoles. I recently picked this up, and yeah, I thought it'd make some great content. So guys, that's all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know there's not much going on in this video, but I've been super busy with school and work and many other things. But if you did watch it till in, I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys stay tuned to the channel as I'd like to bring it back to life. Again, I know, like I said, things have been crazy. I've been kind of MIA, but I'm going to try to come back and bring back some content. It's just been very difficult as of late, but I'm going to get out of here, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.